God on her own, being silent, minding her own business. And someone behind her, someone behind her decides to record her, right? And then she posts her on social media. And she says, y'all don't believe religious psychosis is real, but I got proof Friday. Standing in line at the National Civil Rights Museum Juneteenth celebration, this woman wore her earbuds and was clearly listening to some type of praise and worship music. She did this the entire time. If you play the audio, you can hear how loud the DJ is. We were in line at least 30 minutes. So this lady believes that because this girl is praising God, just like scripture say, I will worship the Lord at all times, okay, she's stuck in religious psychosis. I can tell you the comments in here did not disappoint. I'll read a few. I don't know her story or identity, but time and place is a thing, no matter what you believe in. What's the girl doing? If she was standing on the phone talking to a random stranger, moving her hands, because Puerto Rican women, I would know, they move their hands when they talk. So if she was on the phone moving her hand talking, would that be psychosis too? Make that make sense. So the first comment, joke's on you. You didn't even know what psychosis is. And then, okay, it's always hilarious that y'all will come on here and prove my exact point. Crazy as hell. I don't even have to respond because y'all are the case study. So this is the original poster. I love the responses. You literally recorded and posted a woman minding her own business. It's you who needs therapy. We're the case study, my arse. And then another one, what's not clicking? This woman was minding her business, not bothering a soul. Someone else, normalize not video recording strangers. That's the real psychosis, right? Seriously? This could be one of the hardest days of her life. And she's just trying to make it through. And then here you come recording a fellow black woman on Juneteenth being a judgmental dog. Now that was target practice. My grandma would say the devil in you was triggered. And that's what I felt like. So, because of course, is religious psychosis in the room with us? I'd say so. I say this girl. Because this vid ain't proving her point worth a damn. That's so true. I see nothing wrong with this lady. I will bless the Lord at all times, and his praise shall continually be in my mouth. Psalm 34, verse 1. How amazing. It's good to know that there are people among us who still have faith. And we're going to have faith like Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego. It's going to come a day and a time where mercy is going to stop. And the reward of the wicked is going to be given. And people are going to have to answer for everything that they've ever done. Whether they believe it or not, that day is coming. We already have a modern day Noah among us, that's been ringing the bell, trying to gather the church. Once the church leaves, what's here? The two witnesses. And anyone left behind that refuses to die for their faith, or refuses to take the mark, will end up having to die for their faith. And so, this is such a lesson in the fact that there are two kinds of people in the world, which is one is the unbeliever and the other is the believer. And so it's good to see that others as believers are being adamant about their faith and they're putting people in check. What a post. What a post. I mean, this girl has got to have a devil, here. This girl has got to have a devil. I mean, as pretty as she is, life's good. I turn everyday experiences into quality content. That was not quality content. Sorry. That was garbage.